China 100 Fascinating and Essential Facts About China. Relax and enjoy the story. Even if you are sleeping, this will gently flow around you. Whether you are resting, awake, studying, or simply letting your mind wander. Welcome to a journey through China, a land of ancient civilization, vast landscapes, and remarkable diversity. Even if your thoughts drift, the story will flow gently, introducing geography, history, and governance without pressure or urgency. China stretches across East Asia, the fourth largest country in the world by area, with towering mountain ranges, rolling plateaus, vast deserts, and fertile river valleys. The Himalayas rise majestically along the southwest border, containing Mount Everest, the tallest peak on Earth. The Gobi Desert and Taklamakan Desert create serene, arid expanses, while the Yangtze River and Yellow River sustain agriculture and civilization. Forests, wetlands, and subtropical regions add to the rich ecological variety. Major cities pulse with activity. Beijing, the capital, blends history with modernity. Shanghai dazzles with skyscrapers and commerce. Guangzhou hums with trade. Chengdu is known for culture and panda reserves. Xi'an preserves ancient treasures like the Terracotta Army. The total population exceeds 1.4 billion, distributed across 23 provinces, 5 autonomous regions, 4 municipalities, and 2 special administrative regions, Hong Kong and Macau. China's history spans thousands of years. Ancient dynasties, the Shangzhou, Han Tang, and Ming shaped philosophy, governance, and culture. Inventors contributed globally, from paper and gunpowder to compass and printing. The Great Wall, stretching thousands of kilometers, stands as a symbol of perseverance and protection. Confucianism, Taoism, and Buddhism shaped cultural and social values for generations. The modern nation emerged after the fall of the Qing dynasty in 1912, followed by a period of republican government, civil war, and eventually the establishment of the People's Republic of China in 1949 under the Communist Party. Today, China functions as a unitary, one-party socialist republic with the President, National People's Congress, and State Council forming its core governance structure. Military overview includes the People's Liberation Army, PLA, covering ground, navy, air force, rocket forces, and strategic support units. China maintains defense readiness while engaging in international peacekeeping and strategic diplomacy. As you absorb these details, notice the mountains, rivers, deserts, and cities gently moving through your mind. If awake, observe their scale, texture, and cultural significance. If drifting, let the imagery flow softly, like a calm mist across a vast landscape. China's military, the People's Liberation Army, PLA, represents one of the largest and most strategically diverse forces in the world. It comprises the ground force, Navy Plan, Air Force, PLAAF, Rocket Force, and strategic support units, each quietly maintaining readiness while balancing defense, peacekeeping, and regional stability. Bases spread across vast territory, from coastal regions to inland provinces, blending seamlessly with cities, towns, and countryside. Historically, China has experienced numerous conflicts, from ancient dynastic wars to modern defense initiatives. The Sino-Japanese Wars, the Chinese Civil War, and border skirmishes shaped strategic thinking, military innovation, and national resilience. Today, technological advancement is central to defense, with stealth, aircraft, naval vessels, and cyber capabilities quietly evolving to support global positioning and national security. Innovation is deeply woven into China's culture and history. Ancient inventions like paper, printing, gunpowder, and the compass transformed civilization worldwide. In contemporary times, China's contributions extend to space exploration, high-speed rail, renewable energy, and advanced computing. The Chinese space program, including the Change lunar missions and Tianwen Mars probe, demonstrates meticulous planning, technological prowess, and visionary goals. Science and engineering flourish through universities, research centers, and industrial collaboration. Innovations in medicine, such as traditional Chinese remedies, complemented by modern pharmaceuticals, showcase a blend of ancient wisdom and contemporary research. Cities like Shenzhen and Shanghai represent hubs of entrepreneurship, electronic innovation, and manufacturing excellence. Transportation developments are remarkable. The high-speed rail network spans thousands of kilometers, connecting cities and regions efficiently. Bridges, tunnels, and highways navigate mountains, rivers, and plains with subtle elegance, integrating with natural landscapes. Renewable energy projects, including solar farms and hydroelectric dams, balance progress with ecological mindfulness. Economic growth and industrial expansion have transformed everyday life. Urban skylines feature dynamic architecture, while industrial zones quietly sustain communities. Innovations in telecommunications, internet technology, and e-commerce platforms reflect creativity and global influence. China's achievements in artificial intelligence, robotics, and biotechnology quietly shape both domestic life and global trends. If you are awake, notice the contrast between ancient innovation and modern technology, the meticulous balance between tradition and advancement. If drifting, imagine the slow, steady flow of rivers, the hum of city life, and the quiet dedication of inventors and engineers carrying knowledge across time and space. For those joining us for the first time or watching so far, if you haven't liked or subscribed yet, do so. These details are rarely found elsewhere. Whether you're resting, awake, or busy, our goal is to share knowledge. Sleepers can relax completely while listening. China's culture stretches back thousands of years, offering a rich tapestry of art, music, literature, and social practices. Traditional Chinese music employs instruments like the erhu, pipa, and guqin, each producing gentle melodies that echo mountains, rivers, and seasonal changes. Folk songs tell stories of communities, harvests, family life, and historic events, often performed at local festivals and communal gatherings. Classical performances, including Peking opera and regional opera styles, blend music, elaborate costumes, acrobatics, and storytelling. The fluid movements of performers, colorful makeup, and intricate gestures convey emotion without haste or loudness, inviting listeners to immerse in every subtle detail. Modern Chinese music spans pop, rock, and electronic genres, often blending traditional motifs with contemporary sounds. Dance is an essential cultural expression. Traditional dances like the dragon dance, lion dance, and ethnic dances from minority communities such as Tibetan, Miao, and Uyghur groups celebrate history, spirituality, and seasonal cycles. Each movement resonates with symbolic meaning, bridging past and present. Festivals punctuate the year, marking lunar cycles, harvests, and cultural heritage. The Spring Festival Chinese New Year brings families together, exchanging gifts, performing rituals, and enjoying elaborate meals. Mid-Autumn Festival celebrates the harvest moon with lanterns and mooncakes, while Dragon Boat Festival commemorates poet Ku Yuan through boat races and Zongzi, sticky rice wrapped in bamboo leaves. Local fairs often feature calligraphy, martial arts demonstrations, tea ceremonies, and handcrafted decorations. Art forms flourish from ancient to contemporary. Painting, calligraphy, pottery, and sculpture reflect philosophies, religious beliefs, and historical narratives. Traditional scroll paintings depict landscapes, flora, and mythical scenes with subtle brushwork and ink wash techniques. Modern galleries in Beijing, Shanghai, and Hong Kong display contemporary art, installation pieces, and digital works, bridging history and global creativity. Literature boasts influential figures from Confucius and Laozi to modern authors like Mo Yan and Yu Hua, whose novels explore societal change, human emotion, and philosophical themes. Museums, libraries, and cultural centers across provinces preserve artifacts, manuscripts, and folklore. Daily life incorporates literature, poetry readings, tea house gatherings, and storytelling events, creating a gentle rhythm of cultural immersion. Education emphasizes both tradition and modern learning. Students study classical texts alongside science, technology, and foreign languages. Schools host music, art, and calligraphy programs, while universities foster innovation in science, business, and humanities. Parks and recreational spaces host Tai Chi practice, community dances, and seasonal exhibitions, providing natural settings for culture and social engagement. Cuisine and culinary art reflect regional identities. Local food festivals such as Sichuan chili fairs, Cantonese dim sum markets, and northern dumpling celebrations showcase culinary heritage. Tea houses invite quiet reflection, while street food stalls offer subtle aromas and flavors that drift through alleys and market squares. These experiences preserve the link between taste, tradition, and daily life. If awake, notice the intricate details, the shimmer of a silk costume, the delicate notes of an erhu, or the vibrant colors of festival lanterns. If drifting, imagine the soft rhythm of drums, the slow sway of dancers, or the gentle bustle of a market floating around you. China's culinary landscape is vast and diverse, reflecting centuries of regional history, climate, and cultural evolution. From north to south, east to west, the nation's food is as varied as its geography. In the northern provinces, wheat-based staples dominate. Dumplings, jiaozi, steamed buns, baozi, and hearty noodle soups provide warmth during cold winters. Moving south, rice is the foundation, accompanying sweet Anzor dishes, stir-fries, and delicate seafood preparations. Regional specialties showcase unique flavors. Sichuan cuisine delights with bold spiciness and the numbing sensation of Sichuan peppercorns, while Cantonese cuisine emphasizes freshness, steaming techniques, and subtle seasoning. Hunan dishes feature chili and aroma. Shandong cuisine reflects northern wheat traditions, and Jiangsu dishes highlight softness and sweetness with refined presentation. Street foods bring culinary culture to life. Skewers, fried dough, sticks, buns, and local pastries create a soft, inviting hum in bustling alleys and markets. Desserts and sweets are varied, from mooncakes during the Mid-Autumn Festival to Tongyan sweet rice balls during Lunar New Year. Beverages include traditional tea in multiple varieties: green, black, oolong, puhas, well as local fruit drinks, soy milk, and subtle herbal infusions. Markets and food fairs offer seasonal produce, freshly caught fish, herbs, and artisanal snacks, encouraging community interaction and quiet exploration of local flavors. Culinary festivals punctuate the year, such as the Chengdu Hot Pot Festival, Beijing Roast Duck Week, and regional dumpling celebrations. Families gather for meals, respecting customs passed down for generations. Dining etiquette varies. Chopstick use, serving order, communal sharing, and tea pouring reflect centuries-old cultural habits. Fusion cuisines arise in urban centers, blending flavors from across Asia and the world, while maintaining distinct Chinese identity. Restaurants and home cooking coexist. Fine dining experiences in metropolitan cities showcase delicate plating, innovation, and tradition, while rural homes emphasize warmth, practicality, and seasonality. Community and family meals, often quiet, deliberate, and gentle, anchor social life and cultural continuity. Snacks and casual eating habits, like buns, fried dumplings, and steamed corn, accompany daily routines and children's school lunches. If you are awake, notice the variety, the steam rising from bamboo baskets, the vibrant colors of stir-fried vegetables, the aroma of freshly baked buns drifting through quiet alleys. If drifting, imagine these scents, colors, and textures floating around you like soft, warm light, wrapping the story gently around your senses. At this point, whether you are observing closely or letting the story float around you, the subtle diversity of China's food and market life demonstrates how daily routines, culture, and community blend seamlessly. China's recreational and sports culture is as vast and varied as its landscapes. Traditional sports such as wushu, martial arts, tai chi, and dragon boat racing have been practiced for centuries, promoting discipline, balance, and community spirit. Tai chi movements, slow and flowing, often performed in parks at dawn, create a soft rhythm that blends with nature, ideal for quiet observation, whether awake or drifting. Modern competitive sports flourish across cities and schools. Basketball, soccer, volleyball, and table tennis are immensely popular, from professional leagues to neighborhood courts. Table tennis, in particular, holds national pride, with players demonstrating precision, focus, and strategy that reflect dedication and skill. College sports and inter-school competitions bring communities together, quietly fostering teamwork and camaraderie. Outdoor recreation integrates with China's remarkable geography. Hiking in the Yellow Mountains, Guilin's karst landscapes, or the Great Wall provides gentle connection with nature. Skiing resorts in northern provinces offer seasonal delight, while rivers and lakes encourage kayaking, boating, and fishing. The coastlines of the East and South China Seas allow swimming, surfing, and coastal exploration in calm, reflective environments. National parks such as Zhangjiaji, Zhujiagu, and Huangshan protect wildlife and landscapes while offering tranquil spaces for leisure and observation. Wildlife reserves host pandas, golden monkeys, and a rich variety of birds, encouraging both conservation awareness and gentle outdoor engagement. Seasonal festivals incorporate recreational activities, including kite flying in spring, lantern processions in autumn, and community races or friendly competitions throughout the year. Urban parks, sports centers, and community gyms provide accessible spaces for regular activity, while rural areas preserve traditional games, from shuttlecock kicking to traditional archery and boat rowing. The rhythm of recreational life balances motion and stillness, reflecting the broader cultural harmony between human activity and natural environments. Adventure sports and extreme activities, though less common, exist in controlled settings. Rock climbing, mountain biking, and paragliding attract enthusiasts. Yet the emphasis remains on respect for nature, measured excitement, and cultural awareness. Leisure activities for families, picnics, hiking trips, Tai Chi sessions, and kite flying integrate physical activity with gentle social interaction and reflection. If awake, notice the coordination of motion and rhythm, the sweep of Tai Chi arms, the quiet determination in a table tennis rally, or the gentle splash of water under a boat. If drifting, let the natural flow of rivers, the sway of trees, and the movement of distant mountains create a serene, soft rhythm, accompanying the story effortlessly. China's sports and recreation reveal both heritage and modernity, blending ancient traditions with contemporary life. The gentle cadence of daily movement, competitive spirit, and connection with the environment creates a landscape where the body, community, and culture are interwoven. Daily life in China is a gentle rhythm of tradition, modernity, and communal harmony. Urban areas feature bustling streets, high-rise apartments, and organized public transportation systems, while rural life embraces simplicity, fields, rivers, and quiet villages. Residents balance work, study, and family responsibilities with cultural and leisure activities, creating a steady and calming societal rhythm. Markets, parks, and tea houses remain centers for social interaction and relaxation. Housing ranges from contemporary urban apartments to traditional courtyard homes, Saihuan, reflecting regional architecture and historical values. Public services like transportation, postal systems, hospitals, and educational institutions operate efficiently, supporting daily life with subtle reliability. Health and medical care blend modern medicine with centuries-old traditional Chinese medicine practices. Local clinics, hospitals, and wellness centers provide care, while herbal remedies, acupuncture, and Tai Chi maintain holistic approaches to well-being. Education emphasizes academic achievement alongside cultural learning. Art, birth, and childhood rituals vary regionally, including naming ceremonies, red-themed celebrations, and symbolic gifts reflecting prosperity and health. Marriage customs are equally diverse, blending traditional tea ceremonies, symbolic attire, and modern celebrations, emphasizing respect for family and cultural heritage. Death and funeral practices reflect reverence and symbolism. Traditional rituals include ancestral worship, ceremonial offerings, and carefully observed rites. Cremation, burials, and scattering of ashes are conducted according to family traditions, local customs, and spiritual beliefs. Cemeteries and memorials preserve remembrance, while public rituals often maintain community cohesion and shared reflection. Quirky and unique customs punctuate daily life. For example, kite festivals in spring, lantern releases during Mid-Autumn Festival, and local storytelling traditions create colorful, immersive experiences. Such cultural oddities provide gentle fascination, even as life continues in calm, rhythmic patterns. China has produced a range of historical and modern personalities who shape culture, politics, science, and arts. Ancient philosophers like Confucius and Laozi influenced ethics and governance. Innovators, writers, and artists, from Sun Tzu to modern novelists like Mo Yan, enrich literary and strategic thought. Scientists, astronauts, and engineers continue to propel China into technological advancement. Reflecting on national achievements, China has contributed to space exploration, technological innovation, medical advances, infrastructure, transportation, and global cultural influence. From ancient inventions paper, compass, printing to high-speed rail, renewable energy, and lunar exploration, these accomplishments quietly shape both domestic life and the world. If you are awake, notice the subtle details, the organization of urban streets, the gentle flow of village life, the careful arrangements of homes, the soft rhythm of festivals, and the quiet brilliance of innovators. If drifting, let this imagery gently float around you, rivers winding through landscapes, lanterns glowing in the night, the soft rustle of bamboo, and the serene cadence of daily routines. Whether you're drifting into sleep or continuing your day, we hope this journey through China brought calm and curiosity. Relax, observe, and enjoy. The story is here for you, wherever you are. In future stories, we will explore other countries, offering equally fascinating and essential insights. Let this moment of gentle learning accompany you, softly and peacefully.